keeping aside all the theoretical still whatever is pending, and I would like to show that SAP application, how it will be there and how it works and the differences. And we will go through a few configurations today's class, and so that everybody will be aware of that, how the SAP screens will looks, and how whether it will be an easy application or how, what is the configuration, how does we do, and all these things. Today in high level, we'll proceed with the sample of configurations and all. So based on that, so we'll be aware whether the application activity, how it looks, how it behaves and everything. So based on that, you can decide and you can confirm by EOD Sunday, so that the Monday onwards, the actual configuration classes will be begin along with the implementation process. Like, before configuration, what are the documentation required, what kind of calls will be there, how we will kickstart the project and all. Monday onwards, we will take through the classes in a real time content with proper implementation way of configuration. Okay. Today I'm just going high level, kind of, I just wanted to show all of you. That is why I'm straight away going for a configuration today. Okay. So hope everyone can see my screen and able to hear me, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Every- yeah. Okay. Thank you. So, and first of all, where is our workbook? Yeah. Okay. Let me come here. So we'll let us understand the configuration and system, how to log in and all. Okay. 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 So now, so we were understood all in the previous class, like, so many things, and everyone will be curious to know about what is ECC and what is S4HANA, how the application will looks, and how we can able to log in. So what are the systems and lot many things we have discussed, like, we'll do the configurations and we'll move from system to system. We mentioned like a TR number. What is the TR number? Once we save the data, how it will capture, how it will move to the system to system. So let us understand in today's class in one simple 2 3 configurations, how does it will happen, how we can able to capture the data when we are configuring, and how we will move it and all. So first of all, many of might be aware of that SAP application screens, like, by this time you would have gone through the, YouTube videos and all those things, and you might have experienced the screen visibility also, the GUI interface as well. So but I'll try my best to, explain you in a simple way today's class for everyone to make your decision. Okay. So now, so in every project once we join, so we will get an SAP access. So SAP access is like, the basis will give you the user ID and password. So if you have, like, as we discussed earlier, so there is a system landscape, right? We were discussed about the system landscape. In the system landscape, once you join any of the project, if they are following any of the landscape, whatever the systems are there, for you as a developer, you will get access for all the systems: development, quality, pre-prod, production. So user ID will be same. Whatever there will be, let me copy this one or else to the down. First, we'll understand how to log in. How to log in into SAP. Okay. So how to log in into SAP? What? Don't allow me to copy or what? Okay. So here, how to log in into SAP? First step. So once we join, you joined in a Infosys. Suppose joined in Infosys as a SAP consultant. So how you will get, first of all, the system accesses. As soon as you join, the basis consultant will share the basis consultant will share the credentials. Basis consultant will share the credentials for all the systems. For all the credentials for all the systems. Okay. Once you get, like, how you will receive all the systems, here you need to understand. Here, development, quality, production, total overall 4 systems you have. 4. Let us take into the, okay, you have 4. Let me put here, or else 4 systems we have. For 4 systems, there might be a clients also. See, development we have a 2 clients. Here, single client only we have. We need to understand how many clients. 5 clients you have here. 5 clients. Clients is 5 clients. Now he will give you user ID. He will give you user ID. One user ID. He will give user IDs 1. Passwords, 5 passwords you will get, because you need to log in 5 different locations. Systems how many? 4 only, but login clients are 5. For 4 systems you will get 4 systems you will get access. 5 clients also you will get access. So here, to log in into the 4 systems or 5 clients, user ID will remain same. Suppose if we take for a let us take from any one of our students name only. Let us take Pradeep. Okay, so if Pradeep is user ID is same, Pradeep user ID remains same, but Pradeep will get 5 different passwords for all the 5 systems. For all the 5 systems, 5 different passwords you will get it. So once you get the 5 different passwords, he may give that in a common password initially. So he will give you the common password, and you can change it to as per your wish. As per your wish. For 5 different user ID 1, you can keep 5 different passwords. Whenever you are logging into the development 100 client, your user ID will be Pradeep, and you can keep it password like 123. And same dev, while you are login 110, the user ID and password you can keep it different. Here 3344 like this. So 4 different systems. For each client you can use different password to log in. This because this 5 is individual servers. Here these 3 individual systems, 3 individual systems and server. Here 1 individual system with 2 servers internally. Okay, the login client. Like that, you need to understand this. Do not get confused if you join any project, and do not get confused how to log in. They given so many clients. They given access for quality, dev, production, and how to log in. And how to put passwords, like, you will change password for your 100 client, and you will try to use for the same 100 client also, and you will change password for production, and will try to use for a quality. It will be a mess up. If you don't know how to log in also, that is a big impact for you. Then they will straight away come to know that you are not a genuine candidate. Okay, so if you don't know how to log in also, the first starting itself, it will be an embarrassing situation. That is why I'm telling you guys how to log in, and how the password will work, how the systems will be there, how the logins happens also. I'm sharing this knowledge also to you guys. It's not needed, but I'm just explaining the better experience purpose, so that you should not be face any issue even in any area. That is the motto of this training. Okay, so now, when you get an access, you will log into the specific client with your user ID. You will enter the common password whatever is given. Okay, and you will change it to your as desired. If it is a common, you can change it as Pradeep 123 like that. Here Pradeep 3344. Like this you can keep it, your passwords. So whenever you are logging into the development 100 client, you need to give this user ID and this password. Whenever you are logging into development 110 client, you need to give Pradeep ID and Pradeep 334 password. Like this, you should remember all your passwords. The user ID will remain same. If you go any project, only one user ID will there, even if you try to log in for 100 clients also. The only password remains unchanged. Like client to client, the password will be different. You can keep it same password, you can keep it different password, but I'm giving an information that the password can be it's an individual logging into the client. You cannot use password which you given for 110 client to 100 client. If suppose we maintained here Pradeep 123, Pradeep 334. If you try to log in development 100 client, if you give this password, system will not allow you. It's similarly like within the house, if you have a 3 rooms, each room will have their separate dedicated locks. You have to 3 separate dedicated keys. You need to use that same key to unlock the door, right? You might have entering to the same development system, like a main door can be a same internal. Again, you are trying to getting inside your special room or your allocated room. That special key is nothing but your particular password. If you're within your house, 3 rooms are there means understand that 3 clients. If you have in your house, understand in this way I'll explain. 120. So development is your house. Okay, you are entering into your house, but house is same, but 3 different rooms you have. 3 different rooms you have. 3 different rooms you have a 3 different locks. 3 different locks have 3 different keys. If you want to once you entered your house, if you want to go get into your 100 room, you need to use the password whatever you given for 100 client. If you are trying to enter into 110 server or 110 room, you need to give the similar key or similar password like that. So this will be individually you need to maintain. Okay, this is how we'll get the access first. Once you get the access, how we will set up the server and how we will set up all these clients. All these clients, they will share you in the email. See, there will be two ways of setup. Two ways of setup your two ways of setup your login system. First one, for your user ID. For your user ID, basis will default set up all the login systems. So when they do this, what will happen? This is the SAP icon. Okay, let us go back here. Close. So this is the SAP icon. Okay, this is we call it as a GUI. If you see here somewhere, this is a SAP login. Okay, this is a SAP login. This is a SAP application icon. From here only we will log into the SAP. So once I double click here on this SAP icon, it will open like this. So I have 3 different systems. Nothing but you can assume that 3 different systems means I have this kind of a 3 different system: development, quality, production, like that. 3 different systems I can see automatically here. These systems can be set up and give you by default by your basis. If they given access for your SAP icon, once you download SAP icon and as soon as you clicked here, if you able to see this, I can change it. This is, we will give a name as here PDS, whatever it is here, development. S4HANA is there here, quality. SAP is there, this is production. Like this names we can change. Development, quality, production. Like this, you can by default see your systems. Like this, you can see by default systems are allocated to you. If this is the case, what you will do, you will just double click on this system and you can enter your user ID and password. You will be logging into the SAP system. So suppose, assume that here in this scenario, understand. So they given for me development system. Okay, suppose in this way we'll go. So now basis is already set up a development system for me with 800 client number, and they given user ID and password they given, right? So now what I will do, so when I clicked on this icon, I can see already system is set up. Assume that SAP is a development. Okay, I'll double click on this SAP. See, like this it will open. Like this it will open. So assume that this is the development system. Okay, so now for development system, what is the client? 800. Okay, client is 800 here. Now what is the user ID password given? I'll try to enter my user ID and my password. Okay, I'll try to enter my user ID and password so that this system will open now. In this application we will work whatever we want to post, GL entries or invoice we want to post, invoices we will post. Like this we will go through the transaction codes and all. We will learn this application. Okay, like this whatever activity I wanted to do, I will do it. Okay, if I want to make the payment, I'll go and I'll make the payment. So if I want to make the payment, everything will have a T codes. Like this I'll go for post outgoing payment. Like this I'll work on this. When you can able to log in an easy way like this, when your basis is already set up all the systems for you. So you will just click on this, you will open. If it is a development system, you will double click and you can see that, you can cross check that my client is 800 and user ID password and English language. I'll come to this later. Okay, so like this I'll enter and I'll get into this. Assume that in another way, this is the one way of thing. Okay, the second way of thing. Okay, the second way, basis will share the server details for each and every client for you. Basis will share the server details for each and every client to you. If this case, if you go for this icon, if you double click, nothing will be here. It's like a below how you see the blank, entire screen will see the blank. Then how you able to log in? You have a 800, you have a system access. Development you have 800, you got an user ID, you got a password ID. This information you have, but basis is not set up this server here. But instead they're setting up, they're sharing first step, they're sharing as a credentials, and also they're sharing the server details for all the clients. So in email, so what they will share all the server data, but how to set up that? You cannot go and ask basis team to help me to set up, because you already learned. If it is a fresher, they can go and ask. What about experienced candidates? Will you able to go and ask after sharing the server details? Will you able to ask your colleague how to set up, or will you able to ask your basis consultant what do they think about you? Does this guy don't know how to set up the SAP system also? So you know everything conceptually, you know everything, but you don't know how to set up. But there will be embarrassing situation, there will be a struggle for you. Then you need to call up somebody like, except your team members. So, but any case, anywhere, anytime, there will be a chances of, uh, setback or like, struggle points. That is why I'm explaining every single important thing also for you guys. So let us set up this, how to learn how to set up this server access. Okay, so now the server access means what they will share. Properties, assume that these are the information they will share for each client. This is the information they will share. This is the information will be like this screenshots, or in an email, in a word note they will share. This is the server details, they will share it with you. This is the information they will share. Application server, instant number, these three are important. This description, if I give SAP, it will display as SAP here. If I give SAP description, it will come SAP. If I give Soma, it will come Soma. Pradeep will come. Devi will come. Like Rajesh will come. Like that. Whatever we give description, it will appear here. So if they give like this server access, and you should know how to add it here as well. So how we can add this? Understand? I'll show you. So once they give the server access to you, your basis team, then you log into this icon. So to download the link they will give you, and by default they'll give this icon. If they don't give, the download link will give how you will download the apps, how you download your, like in your mobile, how you will download it. Similar way you can download in that thing is a common thing. So once you download this icon, once you click on this, and here to add, like this to add, you can see here new, create a new. Okay, click on new. Then here you have a connection. Everybody with me? Can see everyone?
Yeah,
My
buddy.
screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. Click on this icon, click on connection, and then here click on the user specified thing, and here we will maintain all the details. Here whatever they given the server details, maintain here how you wanted to display this. Okay, so because SAP is already there for me here, so that is why it is asking this description is already there. What I will do, I'll give dev system. Okay, this name I'll give. Application, what they given, server. So these are the server is important. 49.206.196.67, like this, 67 dot, and instance number 62, and system ID EH7. So like this, they will give all the information. Then keep it as a custom application server. Click on next. Do not activate anything. So single network, these are all in these selections. If anything need to be changed, this basis will help you. If suppose if anything is after setup also not working, means they are following only authentication process, like private, if any different kind of a process if they are following, they will help you. But you should know basic setup, how to do that, you should aware of it. Okay, activate secure network communication like SNC, it's a different way of logins and all, they will help you. Okay, they'll help you. And click on one more time next, and default, do not change anything, finish. Does this added here, Dev? So what is my requirement here? Development 800 client, right? So I given here in properties dev, I have given the client. By default it will come. How, what basis the client will come? Because the server is based, this number based it will appear. Okay, so here what we given, development system we given, server we given, 200 EH and everything we given. So whatever you give your name, it will display here. Whatever you give there, it will display here. You can manipulate however you want. Dev quality, you can give development, or dev D, you can give whatever you want, you can give. So that's how we will identify the systems, in which system I need to log in. Development, quality, production, pre-prod, like that we can give names. So now I have done a setup of server, right? This is how we'll set up the server. Now I'll double click on this. Do you see here the client is 800 is appearing? Because based on this server, it will have all the information. It will certain things, it will default, it will come. So do you see here this server based, it is coming this 800 automatically. Okay, so but if it is a development, we have a two clients, they will tag the two clients for the server. Then you can manipulate here 800 or 100 110, you can do that. So here once you click on that, you can give the user ID, whatever they shared with you. You mention the user ID and enter the password. Okay, enter the password so that you will log in. Everybody clear on the access part? How we will get access once we join the project? Everybody clear? How we will get the
Yeah.
login system
Yes.
identity?
Yes.
How we need to set up? All
Yes.
good? Okay. So
Yeah.
now we understood how to log in, how to set up also. So now let us understand some more details. When you double click on here, right? When you double click on here, we can see the systems. Again, when you double click on this, you'll come to here, the client, this client, right? Now here, the client, assume that, again, I'm coming to the development part only. Let's not take 800 as we discussed in earlier, 100 or 110. Okay, 100 or 110. So here, when I click on, see, system is development system only. Again, I'm saying you, so right now we don't have two things, only one, but I'm trying to explain you how to log in. Okay, so here I'll click on my development system. If I want to log in configuration system 100 client, what I need to do here, make sure I need to check, I need to give 100 and I need to give user ID, then password. If I hit enter, I'll get into the 100 configuration server, configuration room. If I want to go for a testing one, here I need to enter 110 and user ID password, because system is same, client is different. That is why system is same when the client is multiple clients are there. See, I'm entering into the dev system only. Same system I'm entering, but here numbers are changing. That's it. If I want to go 100 development, I'll go 100. If I want to go another client, I will go here. But remember one thing, but you cannot enter this client numbers here. Suppose quality 300, you may get a doubt. If I enter 200, will I go to quality? No, you will not go. Why? Anybody able to answer me? So now I am entering, but if I give a password, will I able to go there? Quality system?
No, the password
No,
is
The password is?
different for
you have to
each
change it.
Is this the valid one? One more issue is there. What is that?
user ID.
User ID password. No, one more is there.
Different system.
Yes,
We are in
exactly.
development.
Yeah, exactly, Devi. Correct.
We are in
Some-
development. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
one more answered. Who's that? Apart from Devi? Yeah, good observation. Charan, good observation, Charan. So because you are in a development, you are in development system, and you can able to log in within the development. Whatever the clients are there, you can give different clients whatever the client is mapped. If suppose within the development, assume that one more also they maintained, like a 120, like 140. Within the same system they might have 4 clients also. Within the development system, when you come here, in the development, when you come here development, you can enter 100, you give user ID and password, it will allow you. You can enter 110 user ID, 110 system password, it will allow you. But if you try to, can you accept somebody is trying to join? Just admit them. If you try to enter client, you are in development system, but you are trying to enter client 200. If you give user ID and password, what it will say? It won't allow you. It won't allow you. So let us see that my server client is 800, right? See, now I am giving user ID and password. So I am able to log in, but I'll try to give wrong client number and we'll try to log in, what it will say. So now my client number 800, right? I'm giving 900 here. I'm giving password and I'm trying to log in. What it says, client 900 is not available in this system. So similarly, when you are into development system and you are try to give the 200, 300, 400 client, it will throw you an error message. This client number is not available in this system, which means that in development system, 200 is not available. Like that, you will get an issues. Okay, clear? So now specific to the clients, how to log in also, you know that. Clear on this client information, what is the importance of client numbers? Now you understand the systems.
Yes.
Now you understand the clients also, right? So now let us understand this language. What is this language? So the language is, now I'm giving client and user ID and password, everything is correct. Okay, if I keep here EN language, if I hit enter, I can see all English language. Wherever I go, I can see all English names. If suppose I'll go back, I will log in into the different language, we'll see that how it comes. So I'll go here, click on dev, I'll enter my password. Before hitting enter, I'll change it to DE. DE means Germany language. I'll hit enter. Can you see what is this language? Is this in English? The letters might be in English, but it is not an English language, right? This is a German language. If I go for any transaction, if I go wherever I go, everything will be in a Germany language. If you want to get into the French language, or we have so many languages, right? Whichever the country, if suppose Italy country, they will enter Italy language here, code. They will able to see that all in Italy language. Like that, as per your wish. See, client will be same, user ID will be same, password will be same, but you have a right to change your language with your comfortable language, system will display the data. Anything you can give here, any language code, SAP will provide you across all the languages. Means not like if even Telugu and Kannada or Tamil, like it won't give like that. It gives like a specific kind of French, German, English, Posh, like different languages we have, right? Italy, like that. The standard languages SAP is giving an option. So based on that, you can able to log in. With that, you can able to log in. Okay, see now I'm back to English. This is my comfortable language, so I'm back to English. So everybody clear how to log in? What is the systems? How we will get the systems here? How to log into the client? What is the language we wish to enter to the SAP screen? Is it clear all these three parts?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Good. So now let us understand what is ECC and S4HANA. So ECC and S4HANA both are same, but user interface GUI, we call it as this is SAP GUI logon pad. So now when you click on this, both the systems will map here only. So this is my S4HANA server, this is my normal ECC server. So when I'm entering here in ECC, I'll enter and I'll show you the screen's appearance. The same way we will log in. See, now I'm into the ECC screen. This we call it as whatever you're seeing, this view, screen view. This is graphical user interface. We call it as a GUI, SAP GUI. People will call SAP GUI and SAP GUI, whatever it may be. GUI means graphical user interface. Graphical user interface, which means that it decides, this GUI decides how it look like your screen. Okay, this is the ECC server. ECC screens, it looks like this. ECC screen, it looks like this. This is the ECC server screen. Now we'll see the S4HANA. S4HANA server also in the same GUI icon we will set up. This will be the S4 server, and also we will be having this data. Okay, this is also same, but when you log into the S4 HANA, let's give this. So we are into S4 HANA screen. Okay, 1 minute. I need to change this interface. So now I'm logging into S4 HANA. See, this is the difference, S4 HANA and this thing. So I will show now both step by step. It's just a graphical user interface, and there are some process changes also. So if I log into ECC, this is also getting, entire thing is getting changed. So we have seen it because in my system the same thing, right? It is both are getting changed. Let us see first. You have seen it ECC, right? Just before you have seen it ECC. So SAP how it looks means, HANA how it looks means, if you double click on this, you can see here, this is how the HANA screen will appear. Here I'll enter. See, if I get in, see, the entire format is different. Do you see here F-02? So if
Yeah.
suppose the same screen, the same transaction I'm in, the same way I logged in, the GUI, this graphical user interface is there, right? This is getting changed. If I go to F-02, how it is looking? See, this is like here and here, and the pattern is different. Here it is coming hold assignment, and somewhere it will come. If I change it to settings, 1 minute. So I will change this to GU SAP interface. So here the option, if I go and change it to SAP signature theme, it will appear as a ECC. Now if I go, why it is not coming? More SAP GUI settings, options. Now I'll keep it as here. SAP signature theme, apply and OK. And now if I go next screen, see, this is a ECC screen. So ECC screen looks like this. The same transaction F-02, I'm into the F-02 screen only, or else I'm into FB60 screen. I'm into FB60 screen. See, enter vendor invoice. This is how it looks like ECC screen. Now I'll convert this to S4HANA screen. So we are into the S4HANA server only. So even though if you are working consultant in S4HANA also, everyone used to this screen because this is very flexible to work and to do that. So now the S4HANA screen looks like, I'm changing back to S4HANA screen, the GUI interface. This is the S4HANA screen. This is S4HANA screen. So same FB60 invoice, same vendor invoice, it looks like this. Okay. Now you understand the ECC and S4HANA, the appearance you understand right now. How to log in.
Yeah.
So now you understand what is ECC appearance and what is S4HANA appearance. This is the GUI appearance is changed between ECC and S4HANA. And not only this change, there are a lot of changes in S4HANA to ECC process-wise. Some areas only, like 10-15% they have changed it. So now we know how to log in, we know how to receive the user ID passwords, and we know how to set up, and we know how to set up the clients as well, and we know how to log into the SAP system. And now we understood like how to get into the ECC screen, or how ECC screen looks and how S4HANA looks, right? And
Yeah.
one more thing, one more change is, like for end users, if they want to post an invoice, if suppose they want to post automatic payment program, if they want to execute this automatic payment program, the users right away in every project we are giving the access as users F110. This T code access will give to the end users. But here in S4HANA, in ECC, you have only T code option. In ECC, if suppose payments activity, okay, payments activity, you will have only T code. You have to use only T code. You need to use the T code and you need to complete that activity. But in S4HANA, what is the additional advantages? In S4HANA, we have a GU, this Fiori apps. We call it as a Fiori apps. Fiori we have. So if you see, this is the screen. If you want to go for a F110, you can enter and you can go here F110 in S4HANA, or else you can double click on the Fiori apps. It will take you to the Fiori server. Okay, it will take you to the Fiori server, and from here, same credential you can use and you can log in. Same credentials you can use and you can log in. So here, this is how the Fiori applications looks like. Okay, these we call it as a tails, Fiori tails. So from here also, for every transaction code, for every this is we will be facing lot of issues actually in real-time servers. Every single application will be there. This is a practice server. The challenge is some will give some applications, some will not give. If it is not there, we need to raise concern for them. Then they will add it, the Fiori tile into the server, because this is not up to the mark. Whoever providing market and server access, all the Fiori tiles will not be available. So whatever is there, we will utilize it and we will do the practice. If not, we need to inform them to add that Fiori tile. They will create and add. Okay. So that we will train you in our regular classes. I'll explain you more on this. So I'm just wanted to give overall today's class for everyone. So now this F110, I can go through the transaction here. F110, I can go through the transaction. I can enter whatever, like, if something I want to create here, like this parameters, free selection, additional log, like this, all these things we enter and we'll perform this activity. But when it comes to the Fiori app, for this thing, we will be have a application. So I think here, automatic payment transaction, payment request. Do you see here? but we should know this proper name also. Otherwise, it is very difficult to find out the Fiori tile. Okay, so whatever the F1 transaction we are using here, T code, the same T code, what is the name of the Fiori tile available in our Fiori apps? We should be aware. Otherwise, we won't be able to get. This is a lot of uh, problems actually. So now automatic payment transaction. If we click on this, you will get a Fiori app. See, we are into the same screen. Do you see F110? So run date identification, run date identification. After entering this, we'll move to the status and all. Suppose ATM 6 or something. We'll give today's identification, or we'll give today's date. So like this. So we will enter in Fiori app. So here we will enter. See, somebody is already dead. So like this, we will enter. We'll go for a schedule. This one and parameters. Let me take this T or else identification. So like this, we can go for a status or parameters. We'll enter all these things. This is how it looks like a Fiori, same screen. See, I'll take a screenshot of this one and I'll show you all the three. So if suppose parameters, company code and all these things, the S4 looks like this. Let me put in one Word document, show you all the three things for you. Oh my God, why it's taking so much time? Okay, suppose this is a Fiori screen. This is the S4 ANA screen. Okay, this is a Fiori screen. So now let me convert this into the ECC screen. Still we are into the same SAP GUI settings, option, SAP signature theme only we are. Okay, let me close or else. Sometimes even though if we change also it won't get changed. We need to log off and log in. Okay. Yeah. So now we are into the ECC screen. Okay. So the difference is ECC looks like this, same automatic payment transaction. In ECC, we have to do activity only through this transaction code only. When it comes to S4 ANA, S4 ANA screen looks like this, the same F110. I'll keep it beside that. You guys have a take a look. Okay. You guys can take a look. Hold on. What's happening? Yeah. You can see here, this is the S4 ANA screen. Okay, this is S4 ANA screen. See, run date identification, run date identification. Here in the parameters, when we come to the parameters here, if suppose something like this, and we'll come to parameters. So this is the parameters, the posting date, document enters up to, customer due by, and here company code, and everything process is same. Okay, the visualization is different. And now let's come to the Fiori. In S4HANA, we have two options. Either through transaction code, you can complete the activity, or either through this application. In this application, it looks something different. It is a little bit complicated to understand. See here, you need to give a run date. Initially we give run date and click on the parameters, run date, identification, posting date, next payment run. These are all single tiles. We call it as a tails. So we call it as a Fiori tails. See, every box is an individual tail here. So Fiori tails looks like this. This is the reason every working employee in right now, they will convert to ECC and they will work in ECC format only, because that is very easy for us to work. So this screen even easy to work. If you go for S4HANA, it's little more complication. If you go to Fiori, more complication. So even though if you have an access, most of the people will not use, but you should be aware what is Fiori app, what is S4HANA screen, what is ECC. Can you able to understand now how the ECC screen looks how the S4 screen looks, how the Fiori screen looks. Are you clear, all of you?
Yes.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. So this is what the Fiori application. So because so one more thing is the Fiori application through your mobile also you can handle. By in your mobile, in your tab also you can fill all these details and you can submit this activity. But for in ECC or S4HANA, in this S4HANA in F110 transaction code, you need a laptop and you need all the configurations and system to perform that activity. And in ECC also you need a system. But whereas in a Fiori, you have in mobile only you can approve the request. Once you execute this payment, second level approval will go, right. The need not to be on a system only. In the mobile also you can approve. That is the advantage of Fiori application. So
Okay.
now you guys understood the login, the
Hmm.
systems, the ECC, S4 and Fiori. Now let's move on to the configuration of one or two steps so that we can end the session. So now let's move on to the configuration. So we'll create one company. I'll just create a company code, and I'll just show you how it works. And tomorrow class will explain what is company code, why we need to create the theoretical things and all. I'll explain you on next class onwards. Just to show that how we will do the config, how we will save it. That I wanted to explain for the people to take their final decision to continue these sessions or not. Okay, let us proceed. We'll create one configuration. Okay, so we are into the ECC screen only. Okay, so now, so define company. So define company means as we, okay, let's give like small explanation and proceed for config. It's not good to direct config. Where is our things? We explained the reliance and other things, right? Okay, here we are. So here, so we discussed in previous session, Reliance is the company, and Reliance Digital is one business, Reliance Trend is one business, Reliance Geo is one business, Reliance Power is one business. Either you can create Reliance as a company and you can follow these are a company codes. Reliance Digital is one company code, Reliance Trend is one company code, Reliance Geo is one company code, Reliance Power is one company code. In that way also you can continue, or else Reliance Digital you can create as a company, and in Reliance Digital India as one company code, Reliance Digital US as one company code, Reliance Digital UK as one company code. Like this also you can proceed. Let us take into the simple way of explanation. We'll take Reliance, under Reliance company itself, we'll take it as a company. So Reliance, we'll take it as a Reliance. Forget about the digital power, Reliance and all those things. Just simply we'll think that Reliance is a company, and Reliance company in India, Reliance company in UK, Reliance company in US, like that we can think. Now the company means this is the highest node of in configuration of SAP. The Reliance is the highest node. The Reliance will treat as a company. Okay, let us create Reliance as a company. How to create this company? So in SAP, we will be having a two ways of configuration. One, will go through the direct transaction code using, we can go to the that particular screen, or through the path. So through the path, we will search and we'll go to the end navigation button. Okay. Let us understand, to create a company, we'll use transaction code OX15. Okay. If you see, this is the search bar. So I'll show you again. Let's close here. So once we log in, when you log into the screen, when you enter the password, okay, when you enter here, two screens will be there. One screen is, this is the end user screen. If you see, this screen is, this is end user screen, where they will do the activities, regular activities, the posting transactional activities and master data creation activities. In this SAP menu, easy path they will do. Consultant will do, you need to enter SPRO, then you will come to this screen. click on SAP reference IMG. Then you will come to the controlling, you come to the consultant configuration screen. I'm again informing you, this is the in easy SAP menu path where they will do the end user activities and master data activities. If you want to configure anything, to configure the system, we will not do in this path. Easy menu path we will not do. Always you need to remember, enter SPRO, then customization project. You will get this. I'm again going back. Easy access means for end user related. For consultants, SPRO, you need to enter customization object reference IMG. Then you will be into the this paths and all related to the configuration paths. So from here you can go OX15 in this search toolbar. This is the search box, whatever is there. It's a tabular bar here. So here you can enter the code. If you know the transaction code, you can enter your OX15 directly. Okay, just hit on enter. Sorry, /o, just mention /o, OX15. This /o is a stagnant one. You can enter /OX15, then the screen will open. Okay, if you are here also you can enter OX15 transaction code. It will come in this. If you are into the SPRO here, if you are in this screen, just enter your /o means keeping the screen as it is, and we are opening the new window. We are opening the new window. OX15. Enter. It will open the company creation screen. Here we will create the company. This is the one way of entering to the creation of company code. The other way of creation of company code, we will follow the path. We will follow the path. The path means, as I told you, whenever you are login, to follow the configuration path, come back one step. Here, if you are into this screen, sometimes you may directly come to this screen also. In this screen, if you are there, you need not to worry. Click on SAP reference IMG, then follow the path. If you are into this screen, in the SAP easy access screen, do not get confused. Simply type here SPRO. Hit enter. It will take you to the configuration screen. Click on reference IMG. Then this screen will open. From here onwards, we need to follow the path. Okay, the path is SPRF. See, this is clearly these things I'll share with you guys for your reference purpose, so that see you can prepare, so that you will be remember. If I share all the notes means you will feel like lazy. So if you prepare from your end, if you fail to prepare, I'll share all the details in Drive, so that you can easily practice. Okay, so click on SPRO, SAP reference IMG, enterprises, definition, financial accounting, define company. This we call it as a path. Okay, let's go back to the screen. So here we entered SPRO. Clicked on SAP reference IMG, then enterprise structure, then definition, then financial accounting, then define company. Then when you execute this clock button is activity, just click on that and execute. You will come to the same screen. So you see same screen. Either you can enter the transaction code or path. You will landed here in the same screen. Click on new entries. Again, I'm showing you. Here already people are created lot many companies. The data will be there. So now you are going to create a new company. Click on new company code. Here you can give whatever you wish, letter or numeric. It allow you up to six letters only. It will allow you up to 6 letters, either number or either a letter. Anything, alphabet or number, anything you can maintain. 6 digits you can maintain as per your wish. I will mention Reliance. I'll mention, or else Reliance. I think it will not come. I will mention Rel company. Reliance Com. I'll mention Reliance Com, or else you can give the number also. Okay, I'll give RAL Com, Reliance Communications, or like that we can give it here. So below you can give this is the code. This code will carry forward, and for this, by looking at this RILCOM, nobody will understand what it is. That is the reason we are giving here Reliance Communication. Let us take as a Reliance Communication, no, instead of Reliance. Okay, let us take Reliance Communication Company. Reliance Communication Private Limited, or whatever it may be. You can give Reliance Communication here. In the second name also, if it is here not there, you have two names for your company. You create here. Here also you can create Reliance Communication Private Limited. This is a short name kind of thing. This is a long name. Two names also you can create. Okay. So basically one will create. If you want, you can create both also. Then the street address. Like we have a company address, right? This is our company, and we are creating as our company address also we need to maintain. Street I'll enter Whitefield ITPL. I'll enter PO Box 500660 something. I'll enter, and post box postal code 560066 postal code. City Bangalore. Region means states will come. For this we will have a number. If you enter number also, it will pick the here country. Here country and region will be there. So here you can enter country IN or which is your country. Like you can give the country here. Language, your company code language, whether you need to maintain your company code language or in English or German or whatever it may be. If we keep the EN language, by default will be there EN language for your company code, or else if you maintain Germany and if you want to work in this company code, every time you need to change the while login you need to give the EN. Okay, so here always everybody will maintain EN except some Germany, France people, they use their own local language. So your company currency, your company dealing in which currency. So Reliance Communication is an Indian company, so always we deal with the INR. So I'm entering INR currency. Just hit enter. So once you maintain all the details, just hit enter, save. So while you are saving, here one number is coming, right? So earlier I have created one configuration, the same number is taking. You do not save in this. You need to create your own number. In real time, when you are doing this configuration, if someone else already in this system, something is they configured means that number by default populates. You don't take this. Click on the create button. Click on the create request button. Click on the create request. Here you give the description what you are creating. So I am creating Reliance Communication company code, Reliance company baseline configuration. I am doing baseline, whatever you wish you can give here. Okay, Reliance Communication configuration. After giving here, just save. Click on save. One number, SAP will give you one number for you. This is the request number. What and all the data we entered right now, company address, company name, currency, country, whatever we configured, that company data will save in this number. This number we call it as a TR number, transport request number. We call it as a TR, transport request number. So once allocated, just click on continue. Now data was saved. Where the data was saved? It's saved in one TR number. So now you have configured this, you have saved, and come back, and now you can see here your company. If you don't see your company like this, suppose like this there, you can come back. So now again click on the define company, and whether you have successfully created or not, you can cross check. You can cross check like this, going one by one. But if in this system there will be a 300 400 company code means it will be difficult. That is the reason click on position, give your code whatever you given. Here you cannot able to give Reliance Communication. Why we are giving short code is, now you should understand, this short code only carry forward in entire SAP. Real communication, just enter, so it will show you. And here company code, company related short code is real communication. Company name is Reliance Communication. Second name you have given this. You want to see more details, select this and click on the detail tab. You can see the data here. If suppose you have, while creation, you have done something mistakes, the postal code or whatever it may be incorrectly, then you can come here, select, go to detail tab and you can modify. You can modify the data. 550067 I'll give. I'll enter and again I will save. Again it is asking where you want to save. You please remember which number you wanted to save the changes. Always this number is very crucial. In initial classes also I mentioned that TR number is very crucial. While you are saving, you have to be very additionally carefully, thoroughly you check the things where you are saving it. While you are depositing money, you should deposit in the right way, right account, right person. If you are neglect, if you are put in some other number, some other where, and if you try to search in your configuration in this number, then it won't be there. Earlier also you saved in the same number. The same number, the changes also should save in same number only. If you saves the changes will save in a different number, means when you move this number, your changes will not carry forward. Always remember, if you are doing company code related configuration, if any number is generated, do all the things in same number while saving. So I'm giving same number, and whether the same number or not, how you will understand, we given a description. By looking this, we can understand. Click on save. So now the changes are saved in the same number. So this is how we'll capture the configuration. And now where I want to see that number, if I want to see that number, I forgot that number, I don't know where this number was there. I saved and I came out, then I realized I wanted to note down my TR number. See, in real time, you don't need to note down your number in a book or paper. It will be there in your system only. How to see that? How to see the TR number? So to see the TR number, you need to enter the transaction code SE09. Enter the transaction code /SN SE09. So transaction code is SE09. /N means open in new screen. /SN SE09 and give your user ID. Give your user ID. Select these two check boxes. Modifiable. Hit enter. Here you will have all your configuration numbers. So now with the help of this number, what we will do, we will move from system to system. So now this number we will give it to the basis system, basis people. Now this number we will give to the basis people. I have done the configuration in development. I have completed. Can you move this to the quality? This number we will give it to the basis team. They will move using this number. They will move from system to system. Now this number, now the data saved, my company data saved in this number, it is in development. Now the same number they will move to quality. Then when move this number to here, inside this number my configuration data will be there. It will move here to here, like system to system. This is how we will move the changes. The TR number is the major configuration. This is very sensitive. Without TR number is, we have a module, TRM module itself we have to take care of transport itself. Either basis also will do or TRM also will do. Transport management, separate consultants will be there. This is itself a separate consultant, separate subject. So, but we should be aware of this carefully. We need to save, we need to have this data. Okay, and how we will move to move this, just like that they cannot move. We have to do something else in the screens and all. What and all need to do, we will explain in our next class, real classes, all the things. We have a lot of things to understand here. So this number will move from system to system. This is how the changes will move. Clear? And now come back. So this is the configuration, one thing we did. Let us create one more company code. So let us create, we created a company. Okay, we need to create the company code now. So company code, what we will create the company code? We have created as a head office of the company we created, higher level node we created. Now to do the activities or to do the postings, if any postings you want to do journal entry, the company will not enter, the company code we will enter. So that is the reason the transactions you need to track, right? Whether you're sending money, receiving money, all the activities will not do at the company level. We'll do at the company code level. If your company code is in India, we'll have a code for company code. Like if suppose RIL1 is a company code, means cash deposits, cash receipts, or payments, or purchases or sales, whatever the activity you are doing, every activity while you are doing, you will enter this code, company code, so that every activity will store under this company. This company we will map it to company. This is with company code. This company code will map it to company. Like this, all the related RIL 2 or RIL 3, like this individual company codes will create. We will handle all the company code related. If suppose in India Reliance, all the activities will be take care in this company code, and US will take care in this. Like that, all the company codes will be mapped to the Reliance company. Reliance company can see their overall balance sheet, P&L, or overall their activities. They can see at a company level. So like now we have a Tata Sons is the company, but TCS is company code, Tata Communication is company code, Tata Motor is company code, Tata Digital is company code. This Judio is one part of the Tata company. Like that, Tata Sons is holding all these companies, but directly Tata Sons will not deal with any operations. Tata Sons hold the control of all these company codes, but each and individual, like a Tata Motors will declare the result, their balance sheet, their P&L, their CEO different. For Tata Digital different. For Tata Communication is different. Like that, we will create a separate company codes and we'll handle all the things in a company code level. So we will explain in a clear way in next classes. So here we'll go for let us create one company code last. We'll company code and we'll map that so that you'll understand. I think I have crossed the 1 hour 10 minutes. Let me complete quickly. Okay, we'll create a company code quickly. So to do this, that as I mentioned, you can go directly here /n/ox02. You can go to create a company code. This is a configuration T code, or else you can go to the, see, I entered /n/ox02 is a transaction code. Entered means I'll come here, I can click on new and I can create company code. But in another way, how we can do it? We can do it this in another way. Path SPRO. I mentioned enter SPRO. Click on IMG reference. Go for enterprise structure. Go for definition. Financial accounting. See, define company. Right? We created already company. Now go for edit, copy, delete, check company code. Execute. Click on edit company code. I'm showing you one step back. Click on edit company code. Will come to the same screen. Click on new entry. Now here you can give, this is a 4-letter. SAP will allow you either numeric or either alphanumeric, anything. The length is only 4 characters. Now you can create Reliance 01 or else Reliance Communication 01, RC01. Like that, you can give any code. So let's create RIL 1. I'll give Reliance Communication India 1 or anything, the pattern, how the client wanted. I will give RIL 1. RIL 1 means Reliance Communication 1 is India. Okay, like that. So here I can give the company name Reliance Communication India or else RIL Communication India I will give. Okay, RIL Communication India I will give their company code, company name, and then city Bangalore. Country or region I'll give India IN, and I'll give currency. This is company code currency. So now you need to understand company currency will given company while created a Reliance Communication company we given INR, right? But now this is company code level. If the company code is related to India, we will give INR. If company code creating for US means, if your company code creating US means, we'll give USD. This is country specific. This is country specific. We are creating company code, country based company codes. So if you are creating as an Indian company code, then you need to give INR. If you are creating a US company code, you need to give USD, like that. Okay, that this currency will change depends on the country you are creating a company code. Remember it. Okay, INR, and give EN. Just hit enter. Once you hit enter, click on this page, address page. Click on this address page. Here we are giving a short information. Here we are giving a shorter information to maintain some more all the details, because company means will have VAT number, address, and lot many things will have, right? Telephone number, fax number. So we need to give all the details. Here if you click on address tab, you will come here, and now you need to give Reliance RIL1 is a company or individual, like CA auditor. Suppose take an example of auditors. We'll give as a person, right? Auditor is a person. He cannot be a company. Like that, the title you need to select. The real one is a company or what it is. The individual. Is it a company or is it a individual person or what it is? You need to select. So company. Select the company. So here you can give the lengthy name. Here you cannot give the lengthy name. Here you can give Reliance Communication India Private Limited. Whatever you want, you can give. Second name also you can give long term. And search term. Like search term means somebody, if suppose, let us take anyone or student name who has lengthy name. Raghavendra Kulkarni. Suppose Raghavendra Kulkarni is two names. It's a lengthy name. Somebody will call him as a Kulkarni. Somebody will call him as a Raghavendra. So in SAP also, while you are searching for company code, like short name also you can give. You don't want to search with the full name. If you want to search with Reliance, you can give Reliance as a short name. Or else if you want to give real communication, you can give short name real communication. If you search with this name also, you can get the data. You will search with this name also, you will get the data. We are giving a short name or nickname for this company code. Okay, this is the importance of short term. Then look into the street address. Okay, look the street address data. Here street name and everything, like a number 40. Let us give like house street, right? Street we can give like Whitefield or Malleshwaram. So companies will not be in Malleshwaram. Let us take as like a Whitefield only. You can give anything, guys. Okay, Whitefield ITPL main road, and number is like 1/232, like that. Whatever number you can give, like 150 number. And postal code is like everybody knows that what is postal code. I don't think so I need an explanation. 55550066. Okay, and city Bangalore, and country IN. And here you need to remember one thing. In country is India, but where is your company registered? Your company code registered. If you are in a Bangalore, if you are registered in Bangalore, you need to pay taxes in state government here itself, right? Like the registered address where you registered your company in Bangalore, Hyderabad, Kolkata, like which state you registered, Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, like that, which state you registered your company, that region you need to give. That region nothing but a states. Every state SAP will give this number. If you enter US means here, if you enter US means it will give US related. If you hit enter, like here it should be in a US country, then it will be followed by, it will come. So like US means US related, it will come. See, US we entered, US related states are coming. Chicago, Illinois, all these things. Based on the country tab, it will be changing the states. That country states will be appeared. Okay. So whatever you maintain here, you should follow same here also. Otherwise, it will be a mismatch the data. It will be facing a lot of issues in future. So just enter IN and give the region code, like Karnataka, Whitefield in Karnataka. Then PO box, postal box, like postal box means like if you have a company number means straight away it will come. Postal code means area code. PO box means separate number you will get from the post office. Okay, 550067, anything you maintain, 550066, Whitefield. Company code postal means one number will give for that separate company. If any that number comes, means straight away it will come to the company address. This address itself, the separate number will give postal office. You need to pay the money monthly. Okay, then telephone number, mobile, fax, and XYZ thing, all you can maintain, all you can maintain. And before saving, you can see the preview also, how it looks like. So the use of the last 5 character in field name is restricted to 3640. Name 1. So it is also restricting. So it is showing, see, company Reliance Communication India Private Limited, PO Box 50067, Bangalore, Karnataka 50066. Like this it will print. So just right click and save. Now we save the company code. So again, see, it is asking number. Again, see, every configuration it will ask the number. So you need to carefully whether you want to see you are working for all these 3 configuration at a time. You will move at a time system to system. You can save in one number, or else every configuration you want to keep it separate, means again you click on a create. Give here rel communication rel communication baseline configuration. Baseline configuration. Just hit enter. The number will get changed. Save it. Now the configuration is got saved. It is saving. Okay. Now the data is saved. Now if you go and see in SC09, if you give your user ID, hit enter, you can see 2 numbers. You can see Reliance Communication baseline configuration, Reliance company baseline configuration. Like this, 2 numbers are there. If you move this number, only your company configuration will move to the system. If you want to move both the numbers, you want to move system to system. Clear? Now whatever we have created, one last config quickly. Now whatever you have created, company we have created, right? Reliance is a company. Okay. Reliance is a company we created. Suppose Reliance Communication we created. Again, Reliance Communication we created. Here we created as a Relcom is a company. Rel1 is a company code. This is company code. But now we need to link with the head office, right? Like the higher node as the company, we need to link this company code to company, so that whatever the activities will happen, financial activities, it will be tagged to this. So like that, we will do one assignment. So assign company code. Assign this step we are doing. Assign assignment of company code to company. So let's go this. I'll not explain the path. Let's close the class quickly. Go to OS 16. We'll go here. We'll go to the position. Rel1. We'll select. This is our company code which we created. Company also we created. You can go to the drop down. You can check here in the Relcom. You can see the Relcom here. You are tagging with company to company. Like this. Again, number. You want to save the previous number, you can save it, or else new number, you can save the same number. Just save it. So now what we did, we created a company. We created a company code. Both together we mapped. Like this in entire SAP, what will be there? In entire SAP, 3 things will be there. One is configuration. One is master data. One is activities. So this is the configuration, is the major part which consultant will do. Master data also will do, but master data team will be there. But implementation time we only create all the things, or else master data team will be there, separate team to take care, MDM team. So your friends might be working, I'm working in MDMGS team, master data team, like that. And activities, whatever the configuration, whatever the master data we used, the activities is nothing but with using our configuration, maybe posting. See, now I'm into the GL posting. If I want to post GL, the company code is needed. If the company code needed, means who will create this posting GL entry is activity by end user activity. But end user, if he want to post the accounting entry here, he need lot of configuration and master data. Who will take care of that? Consultant will take care. If consultant will take care of this, end user will work, he do the regular activity work. To do the regular activity work as an end user for them, and whatever for this company, whatever the configuration needed, that is the configuration, mappings, system settings, everything will be done by consultant. That is our job. That is the things we are going to learn in this application end to end for all the business processes. So now observe simple, see document date or this type document type or company code or currencies, or even if you come for a posting keys or GL accounts like these codes, how to configure to how to create this, what is the configuration needed, all these things will done by the configuration only. We'll be having module by module, lot of things will be there to configure module by module. So as I explained you, general ledger, accounts payable, accounts receivable, asset accounting, bank reconciliation, controlling. So lot of submodules we have. In every submodule, lot of activities we have. To do that activities, configuration required, master data required. So as a consultant, you should know configuration, you should know master data, you should know activity too. And apart from these things, interfaces will be there, working third-party application will be there, banking system you need to understand, how to work with ABAPer you need to understand, how to work with basis unit, lot of things are there. Everything I'm going to teach you as much as possible, as much as I have a knowledge, everything I'll try to train you best whatever it is possible. Okay, so this is how the SAP application works. This is how we will config, save, and will work. And so any questions for anyone? This is my last free session, and Monday onwards there will be no free sessions. Monday onwards, the only people will be involved in the classes. Whoever will pay the advance amount is 15K. You can pay the 15K advance amount. The remaining 10K will be having 1 month of time. 1 month of time. You can have, anybody has any doubts or anything need to discuss, you can feel free to text me or call me. But Monday onwards, I'm sorry to say this, I cannot continue with the free sessions. So by this 1 week session, and this today's session also, why I have forcefully taken a configuration is because many people, you wanted to know that what is SAP application, what is the difference, what is Fiori app, how we will do, how we configure, how we map. So all these things you wanted to understand. So that is why I have explained. So now you guys can take a decision, whoever want to continue with this course, if you are understanding or not, whether you want to drop, or if somebody paid, if they want money back also, whatever the thing, you please contact me and get the things done. If anybody want return, I'll pay return your money. If anybody want to continue who are already who are not paid, please pay your advance amount 15K, so that you will be continuing from Monday classes. Okay, no force, no request. It's completely your money, your career, your choice, your decision. If you want, if you have a desire or if you have an interest to change your careers into IT, to paid well, to settle well, you take your decision wisely and join the course. And again I'm saying, let me stop the recording, guys. I don't want, I'll be uploading, right? It's not good to have all this conversation. Let me stop this recording.